Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's Noah. If you guys missed my first video, I'm going to explain a little bit more about what DART is, what I do, and the process, the purpose, how you can join, etc. So I'll begin with a little bit of an explanation about who I am and what I've done. So during COVID, I really got into cars. I always kind of had an affinity for them through middle school and high school, but it really jumped when COVID hit. Obviously, you guys remember that. Time stopped, nothing mattered. We were all bored. So I really got into cars, specifically motorsport and racing series like F1, WEC, WEC, World Endurance Championship, if you guys don't know. A little bit of rally, but DTM as well. I love DTM. That stuff is top of the line racing. So a little bit about me. I went to the Ohio State University. If you're a Michigan fan, hop off the page right now. Don't want you here. I'm just kidding. Kind of. Doesn't matter. Neither here nor there. But so a little bit about that. So when I went to school, I actually took a semester off. And through that semester off, I worked for Bentley and Rolls-Royce in Parsippany, New Jersey for the Paul Miller Auto Group at their service center. So this gave me a little bit of taste of the retail auto industry, specifically from the service side. What kind of challenges do automotive techs face? Who are service advisors? What do they do? They are the frontline client relations people on the service side of the retail industry. And then what do service managers do? How do they operate the store? How do they make money? Et cetera, et cetera. So I did that for about a year and a half. And then I did Ohio State's Formula SAE program, which I won't go too much into, but basically it's a motorsport team where we build and create a race car all on our own. We reach out to sponsors, we get money, we build our own parts, fabricate a car, and then race it against other teams in the Midwest. So I did that for a while too, and then I took an internship at Honda at their Indiana auto plant in a supply chain role, and I was involved in having a list of suppliers, and I would interact with them about shipping parts to the plant for assembly. My job was more of a, kind of quality control, like put out the fires type of stuff. I really didn't have much to do if my suppliers weren't messing up. So that was pretty fun, really got me onto the manufacturing side of the industry. Now, I want to preface that you guys do not need prior automotive experience to be in this program. However, I will say that it certainly helps if you have a passion for this stuff. This program is hard work. The retail side of the industry is hard work. If you guys really don't like cars or don't like being in that kind of environment, then maybe this program isn't for you. If you don't have a huge passion for it, but you're open-minded and you're willing to explore, then it is for you. It just depends on what you want. So for me, I've been really into the auto industry for a while. So this was something that I highly sought after. So let's get into the DART program. What is the DART program? It stands for Data Analytics Rotational Training. That might scare you. I don't have a statistics background. I majored in economics. I took obviously I took a business stat class, but I took another economic stat class, hardest class of my life. You don't need it. Don't worry about it. There are two sides to this program. There are the corporate side and the operations side. I'm on the operations side. So this program was created by our current CEO, Brian DeBoer, and it aligns really well with what one of Lithia's core values is, which is growth powered by people. And the idea behind that is to grow from within. They think that the most valuable asset to grow and expand the company is to teach and improve individuals who are already in the company and help them excel and innovate. So that's what this program specifically tackles. So what it has done, or what it is for, is to take college grads with no experience. You do not need experience. This is not, I know the labor market's all screwed up right now. You apply for McDonald's and it says 2 years of experience. What do you mean 2 years of experience? Like, come on. So you don't need that. Do not worry. If you have a degree and you're looking for a job out the gate, this could be something for you. So it's very easy to apply. You can go on Lithia's main website and look at job postings, search for DART Ops or DART Corporate, and you will look and see what they have open to you. So the process for me was I applied, got an interview with the corporate team, interviewed with them I interviewed with them twice. So 2 separate conversations, both went really well. I really bonded with the curator of the program. His name is Diego. He's a really, really good guy. And he introduced me to my current general manager, Bruce Laga, and we had another conversation. Bruce really liked me and he decided to take me on. So what do I do here? What do I do? So the whole point of the program is to put you in each and every department of the dealership, look at every single facet down to the most minute level. I mean, my boss is even going to have me driving cars, like a lot attendant. And some of you might think, oh, that's grunt work. Blah, blah, blah. That's not the point. The point is for you to just understand how everything meshes together. And the more you understand that, the better you understand how a dealership actually operates on every single level. The auto retail industry sees a lot of general managers fail because they just don't understand every aspect of the business that they operate. They might not know that the challenges that techs or lot attendants have and why maybe that's losing them money. So that's really the goal of the program. And the idea is that through growth powered by people, having a really well-rounded knowledge base of how a dealership works can fast track you to upper management and eventually GM. I am not here on this channel saying, I'm going to be a GM one day. That's not it. I have no idea if I even have what it takes. I'm going to try really hard and we're going to see where the wind takes us. But the goal is definitely to basically rotate. So the program length can differ depending on who is kind of curating it. So at the moment, we're focusing on a 90-day program. First 60 days are week by week, going through each and every department and looking at how they do business. This week, we're doing acquisitions and procurement. So how do dealerships get cars? Like trade-ins, buying cars at auction. How does that whole process work? So that's what I'm doing this week. Next week, it might be sales. Week after that, it might be service, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. After those 60 days, the next 30 days will be depending on how I did in each department and what I like and what my boss thinks I'll do well at. They will put me in, we'll say service, for example. They will put me in service for another 30 days as like an exploratory session. So really make sure that this is a good fit. And then I will do that for a little while. And then it's supposed to, again, you have to work hard. In any business, you have to work hard. But the goal of this position is that you are higher qualified than others to be put into upper management roles. So let's say I do service for a year. I do really well at it. Because of the DART background and how much I understand how a dealership works, I can then be fast-tracked into upper management positions. But again, there's no free lunch. You have to work for it. So that's something I'm really excited for. It's going to be something that's really interesting. So that's a little bit more about what this program does. The end goal for the program, again, is to, put you at the general manager level. It's to create leaders. And again, that's not necessarily what I may be even capable of doing, but it's just the utopia goal, so to speak, of the program. So we will, I'll continue giving you guys updates on how the program is going, what I'm doing, what I've learned, all that stuff. And if you guys have any questions, please comment them down below. I would love to do, smaller videos just dedicated to answering questions about the program. If you're still confused on how to apply, if you're still confused on, really what it is and what kind of the lifestyle is, then I'd be happy to answer those questions. But as always, I hope you guys have a great day and thanks for watching.